What is a marketing funnel and how can you apply that to your business? I get this question a lot from a lot of business owners. They tend to not understand what a funnel is and they're looking for how they can apply that to their business. And so in this video, I will explain that very briefly and I hope you can apply that to your own business. So by the way, my name is Stanley Dike and I help small businesses to grow with proven marketing strategies. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So what a marketing funnel pretty much is the buyer's journey, right? That's the summary of what it means. So how can you take someone that doesn't know anything about you, a stranger, a cold audience, from plan A to point B? So point A to point B, meaning from they don't know you at all to now being raving fans, buying your product and services. And so how most business owners do it is that they take a very simplistic approach to it, meaning that they just post once and they want to make a sale. And when they don't post, they get frustrated, or they just post many content and they don't get a sale, and then they think it doesn't work, or social media doesn't work. And so there's a way to go about with this that will guarantee that after a given time, you should start seeing sales in your business. So how do you do this? Now, there's a principle that I live by, which is the 7-11-4 principle, meaning that for somebody to become a loyal customer of yours, they need to have seen 7 hours of your content, had 11 interactions with you at 4 different touch points, right? So now people get discouraged whenever I talk about this 7-11-4 principle. People say it's not true. And what I'm trying to say is that this is a study by Google over time, seeing marketing trends and buyer behavior. And the reality is that this is not an absolute. This does not mean that everybody that you've seen that made a sale online had to create 7 hours of YouTube video before they could make one sale. That is not true. But it just tries to let you know that the 21st century buyer is a lot more intelligent, and people would like to do research on first the seller and also the product. They look at the seller. Is it credible? Does he have reviews online? And the product is, can I get it cheaper elsewhere? If you think about how you made your last buying decision for something that you saw online, right, you see that you have to do a lot of research. You have to check out the seller and check out the product before you're comfortable to make that purchase. So why do you think that people will not do that same thing for your products, right? So that is just the reality of things. Now, you don't need to create 7 hours of content, right? This is just lets you know that people need to see you for a period of time. There should be a duration at which they've seen your content, and it must not be a video content. It could be even your images or things you share online, or articles you share, right? So that is it. They should know you for a period of time. It could be 1 day, it could be 1 week, it could be 1 year before they make that sale. Second one is 11 touch points. So that means that they should see you've communicated them 11 times. So maybe 11 different posts. They've seen your post 11 times, right? And then you talk about the 4 different locations. So 4 locations could be your YouTube, it could be your TikTok, it could be your Instagram, it could be your newsletters, your blog, your website. People should have seen you in 4 different locations. It could even be in person. It could even be on Zoom, on a group call, right? So this is a principle to get people from cold to warm. And also, if you're someone that run ads, if they've seen your ad once, they keep seeing your ads, you keep retargeting them to see your content. This is also a way you can fast track this 7-11-4 principle by getting them to see the things you want them to see. So that is a way to take people along your funnel. So if you got value from this video, this is just like super quick summary so you understand what a funnel is. It's just pretty much how you take someone from being a stranger to be a friend or a customer. So if you like this video, please share and leave me a comment, and then follow this channel. I really appreciate all that. So see you in the next video.